Well, as we approach the upcoming weekend and ready for any day of our 7-day forecast, I invite you to join me on social media. Many of you have already joined me for several years. And if you're not so already, bookmark these sites. We provide many updates and live streaming both before, during, and after weather events. We'll keep you posted on that, of course, as we approach the upcoming weekend. Our first weather maker is not the weekend weather maker. No, it's a cold front coming in on Wednesday. High pressure is going to scoot off to the east, so throughout the day Wednesday with a southerly wind, we're going to start warming up, a little breezy, and that cold front to the north and west will provide some showers by late into the day. So we'll start very chilly on Wednesday, a few spots as low as the upper teens, but rather quickly throughout the day, more clouds arrive. Temperatures warm back to the low 50s, and a strengthening southerly wind makes it a bit breezy. By the late afternoon rush hour, showers start to arrive, and off and on showers throughout Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. There might be a few pockets of mixing along the plateau and areas off to the east, but not too widespread, just kind of limited. And throughout the night, those showers will taper off during the night. A few showers left over early Thursday. Otherwise, the rest of Thursday, kind of a chilly start, but a little late day sun back, which may boost temperatures back into the low and mid 50s. Otherwise, a nice day coming up. Could be the warmest of the next 7, as the next challenge ahead is what could transpire over the upcoming weekend, where that potential winter storm could move in. And we got that rare combination of Arctic air moving in and a tremendous amount of Gulf moisture. As an area of low pressure moves right along the Gulf Coast and sends a lot of moisture farther inland. That could allow for a wintry mix to develop as early Saturday morning prior to sunrise. And with that, a true mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain, even some rain mixed in at times, but even a sharp drop off from who gets snow to who gets a mix of sleet and freezing rain. And with that, with all that moisture and cold air, brings up that icing threat and the potential for a little bit of a ice storm with the system. The more freezing rain and ice you get, more that accumulates on power lines and causes power outages. And these amounts are going to vary north to south depending upon the exact storm track. So for right now, we're going to still expect some changes, as there's still a lot of uncertainty in the exact storm track. So for now, stay aware and be prepared, especially for a lot of changes as we approach the weekend. Here's the latest GFS model. It's been updating throughout the evening hours. It continues to show a trend where we see a beginning of the system early Saturday morning with a mixture of snow, sleet, even some freezing rain to the south. And it kind of holds on to that line right along the state line. And some of that north, some impressive snow totals, but a sharp drop off south where it's mainly sleet and freezing rain. So again, a wide variety north to south across our viewing area just based on the GFS. It continues this all the way through late Sunday before moving on out during the early morning hours of Monday. A very long duration event because the amount of moisture coming in and the slow arrival of that Arctic air. The European model was a little bit warmer. What I mean by that is a more northerly storm track. So it takes initially the start of snow and pushes that snow band a little bit farther north. So more of a drop off farther north to south. So more of our viewing area covered by that mixing area of freezing rain and sleet. And yes, we see green, even a little bit of rain, where it shows a little bit of a warm nose moving in, boosting temperatures just slightly above freezing on Sunday. If that were to happen, you'd have a period of just a cold rain and then mixing back to some sleet and snow on the backside. So you can see the changeable nature of the system as it evolves on Saturday and Sunday. A lot to be determined on the exact storm track that system takes. But either way, you can see the amount of just liquid moisture alone is quite heavy, that amount of moisture. And with so much cold air close by, that's a reason for concern heading into the weekend. And anytime you're flirting with the freezing line, it causes some icing and even some snow accumulation potential. So for tomorrow, though, chance for showers late in the day, otherwise breezy, increasing clouds. Highs lower 50s. We're a bit drier on Thursday. A few late day showers Friday. And the main time frame to watch is from pre-dawn hours Saturday all the way through Sunday evening with that long duration event, is followed by even colder air as that Arctic air settles in early next week.
All right, David, thank you.